Good morning, Meridian, and welcome to Business Buzz. I'm joined today by Jason Burnette, CEO of the Girl Scouts of the Silver Sage Council. Welcome, Jason. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, good to be here again.
Yeah, thank you. So for all of our newbies out there that may not know about the Girl Scouts, give us an overview of Girl Scouts of the Silver Sage.
Sure. So courage, confidence, and character, that's what we stand for. That's what our girls learn in everything they do. Essentially, we give them a lifetime of leadership. So programs in terms of camp, resident camp, overnight camp, troop meetings, cookie sale, the whole, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
We're on 3 years of growth. So we've been able to grow our membership by 26%. So we're seeing growth in Meridian. We're seeing growth in the Treasure Valley. And again, we're excited to keep that momentum up.
So how long has Girl Scouts been around nationally and the Girl Scouts of the Silver Sage?
Yeah, so over 100 years old as a national organization. First troop in our council was in Nampa.
Okay.
And again, started with 18 girls in Savannah. Our first troop was in Nampa, and the rest now is history.
Yeah, no, I think, Girl Scouts has touched so many lives over the course of its history. I know both my girls were in it at one point when they were younger, selling cookies, doing all kinds of things. So, yeah, excellent. Well, talking about the cookie program, it's that time of year. The Girl Scouts are out. So the Girl Scout cookie program is underway. Tell us a little bit more about the sale and what that means for the Girl Scouts.
Absolutely. So, I think it's more than a box of cookies, right? You see cookies, that's what most folks see when they in front of Albertsons or other retailers, but it's the largest entrepreneurship program for girls in the world. So again, they're getting skills from budgeting, business ethics, setting goals, talking to folks, right? In terms of getting the no when someone says, no, I'm not interested in buying, or yes, I'll take a case of Thin Mints. So the sale is underway. They started taking orders in January, and cookies are now on in the streets, if you say in the wild, if you will,
yes,
in front of retailers. So the boost will end around March 17th.
Okay.
And girls have hefty goals. Again, it's a way for them to fund their way. They fund their way to camp. They fund their way to overnight programs. They want to take trips, travel, those types of things. So it's a very important time. I want you to participate as well. So we have a new patch program this year. Girls in Girl Scouts love patches, as you know.
Yes.
So again, I sold Girl Scout cookies to a VIP, and you're a VIP, Sean. So our girls are VIPs. They would love to meet you.
Well, I buy enough cookies to be VIP. So as I was telling you earlier, I've got to go get some more Thin Mints. So I'll be sure and hand this to the girls that I buy this from.
Yeah, and I would suggest the Toastiers are new for our council, and this is the second year of those, and they're great. Cinnamon toast, if you will. It's great. Now it's probably not going to compete with your Thin Mint, but again, it's a close second for folks.
It is, yes, yeah. So no new cookie this year. The Toastier was the new cookie last year.
Correct.
How many different varieties of cookies are there?
9 varieties.
Okay.
9 varieties. Thin Mints are still the most popular, not only locally, but nationally as well. Some say it's the most popular cookie behind Oreo in terms of gross sales. And so
I like it better than Oreo.
Well,
so.
Me too. If I had to choose. But so it's great. It's a wonderful program. And I would encourage folks to, even if they're not interested in buying the cookies, have a conversation with the girls. Let them go through their sales pitch. Ask them their goal, ask them what they're going to do with those proceeds. Again, they love to interact, and it's that confidence they get out of that sale is great.
Yeah, no, you see them out at almost all of our local retail operations, Lowe's, Walmart, Fred Meyer. They're just about everywhere. Yeah.
Yep.
So what are some exciting things on the horizons for the Girl Scouts?
Yeah.
What's different today?
So we're always making investments in our outdoor program and camp. So registration is open. We have a camp in Swan Valley. We have one in McCall. We also have a day camp in downtown Boise. And so it's important to remind folks that's open to anyone who, even if they're not members today. You'll be a member, you have to join to do that. But you don't have to be a member today to sell cookies or be in a troop. You can join just to go to camp. We've also introduced what we call signature events. And so we have 2 coming up. We have a wellness event that is going to be all around mental health, healthy living, healthy relationships. That's in April, and those are new, exciting. We partner with a lot of folks in Meridian, Treasure Valley to help get that program underway. Okay. And also our STEM days in in October. And those are held every year. and again with our STEM partners in terms of what does it mean to bring girls together for robotics, coding, all those types of things. We're not the experts. We have a lot of experts in our community. We're lucky to have those folks. They show up and they provide a great program for girls, and that's open to all of our members and their families.
Yeah. So I have the pleasure of serving on a committee with the Girl Scouts of the Silver Sage Council. And one of the things I'm always excited about is the wide range of ages in the girls. Talk a little bit about the different things. You just talked about robotics programs and other programs. Girl Scouts is for all ages.
Kindergarten to 12.
Okay.
Great. So again, when we think of Girl Scouts, we think of that kindergarten, first grade, second, third grade. Mm-hmm. But we have a lot of Girl Scouts that go all the way through the program and they progress through. So again, they start with their local troop of daisies in kindergarten, maybe go and taking a field trip to the zoo. They're meeting with a troop every Tuesday at 7, that type of thing. But as they get older, they start to do different things, right? So they may want to do more adventure at some of our camps. They may want to take trips. They, those types of things. We are building out that progression for these girls so that they can progress all the way through and they can choose their path. That does change though. And that's one of the innovative things about Girl Scouts is when they get to be about 8th grade, 9th grade, they decide that they maybe don't want to meet as a troop every single week. Mm-hmm. So they pull back on the troop piece and they decide to, get into, community service projects, those types of things, giving back to the community, trips, etc. And they progress. And so we're lucky to be able to hold on to more of those as we grow our membership. We also have a teen advisory council in our council, which is great. And you've had a little bit of interaction with some folks. And these are girls that are interested in, what's next.
Leadership skills development.
Exactly right. Absolutely. But they also then turn to help us provide how we serve girls. Mm-hmm. So we get a lot of information from them on what do your peers want to know? What do they need to know? What do they want to learn? And those types of things. So it's really exciting to see that progression of, it starts as volunteer-led, it becomes more girl-led as they get older. And that's the power of the leadership.
That's leadership. So how can people get involved in or support the Girl Scouts of the Silver Sage?
Yeah, a couple of ways. So we are always looking for volunteers. Volunteers in the capacity of troop leadership, folks who want to do episodic volunteerism, folks like you who join a board or a committee. Mm-hmm. We have those opportunities as well. As a nonprofit, we're always looking for support through program partners, individual contributors, corporate support. As we grow our membership, the need is out there to be able to support girls financially, to give them registration assistance to go to camp, registration assistance to join our movement. So if you go to our website, you're happy to, the world is your oyster, if you will. But again, volunteerism and that community support through treasure or time is very important to us.
So the best way for someone to find out more is visit the website.
Yep, www.girlscouts-ssc.org.
Okay, excellent. Well, Jason, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate that. And be sure and get out and get your cookies. Sounds like they're only going to be on the streets for a few more weeks.
Couple more weekends, so get them while you can.
All right, excellent. Well, Meridian Chamber members and guests, we've got a few chamber events coming up for you to participate in as well. We still are doing Coffee with Legislators every other Friday, as long as the legislative session is in. And then March 21st, we have our after hours hosted by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Be sure and come out and join us for that after hours networking. And then our Women in Leadership, they have their entrepreneurial studio program that is March 26th. Registration is open for that. Visit our website and register for that great event that our Women in Leadership Committee has put on. And then finally, registration for teams is open for our Field of Dreams Scholarship Softball Tournament. All proceeds from this tournament go towards providing $1,000 scholarships for Meridian High School seniors this year. So be sure and get your team together and come out and play in our Field of Dreams Scholarship Softball Tournament. Until then, have a great weekend, Meridian. Thank you.